So first and foremost, a congratulations is in order, co-creator, because your spiritual team say you are walking in this post full moon lunar eclipse energy with the track playing in the background. As no one on the corner got swagger like us. Ashe, and welcome to your post full moon lunar eclipse energy reading bonus pick a pile reading. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am nyemareina, your friendly neighborhood oracle, and as always, let's get started. So if you don't take nothing else, movers and shakers, know that that is your mantra post full moon lunar eclipse. And baby, it's a big cycle. And your team say one more time, no one on the corner got swagger like you, swagger like you, swagger like you. That is the collective energy. Ashe, master, co-creators. Congratulations. Spirit say Mr. West is in the building. Swagger on 100 trillion. You are the GOAT in this post-lunar eclipse energy. And what, come on, Spirit say, what Naima say? You are going to get your flowers, co-creators. Ashe, if ain't nobody giving you your flowers, your team is sending me to give you your flowers. Swagger on 100,000 trillion. They are giving you your flowers because you are the GOAT. They are giving you your flowers because it is your time. No one on the corner got swagger like you. Ashe. And when I said it was a big cycle, it's a big cycle, co-creators. And you starting off that swagger with a soundtrack from your team. And they're giving you my favorite mantra. Yes. I am now embodying my highest timeline of abundance, gratitude, and freedom. I switch my filters to gratitude and appreciation, and that's all I can see. I am now embodying my highest timeline of abundance, gratitude, and freedom. And I deeply trust that everything is always working out for me. Ashe, ashe, ashe. What I tell you, they are giving you your flowers, co-creator. And they say it's cliche. Ashe. And I know this spirit because your girl is dyslexic and can barely spell, okay? But hello, I didn't even spell check a cliche. Talk about stepping in your power. Spirit say, as cliche as it may be, 33, hunty. 333, hunty. Number 9. These are your angelic frequency numbers, ashe, for the rest of this year, for this big 20-year cycle of no one having swagger like you, co-creator. Ashe, master, co-creator. So we are going to get into this pick a pal after I done sang your praise. As a collective, I got a feeling we're going to continue to sing your praise individually when it comes to this pick a pal. Now, Spirit say track A. Let me come back to you. Track A, track B, track C, and track D. Okay? These are going to be the energies that this post full moon lunar eclipse was all about. And Spirit is saying you each card, each pile is going to be a continuation of that energy. And for you in particular, co-creator, this is going to be your superpower. This is going to be what's going to help you to be drippy, ashe, for the next 20 years. Come on now. Come on now. you pulling on this power. Spirit says you relying on this power. Spirit says you tapping into this power. Track A, track B, track C, and track D. Let's get into it. So your post, full moon, lunar eclipse energy that is going to continue, that is going to propel you, Ashe, co-creator, over the next 20 years, if you so choose, is that energy of the cougar, north, feminine, fire. Ashe is given Queen of Wands, and that of the hunger moon, Pisces, rosettes, elders. Ashe, and off the bat is the energy, come on now, of 2012. Ashe, when everybody thought that the world was going to fall apart or begin anew, and what we didn't understand was that it was the collective consciousness that was going to be upgraded and become something that was new. 20 also, right? 2 and 0, right? Transitions, divine transitions. 12, they're saying 3, divine transitions that are supported, big changes in, and not only perspective, Ashe, co-creator, but in consciousness. This is what the energy is helping you to move forward into an elevation, Ashe, in your consciousness, so big that it is akin to the shift in the collective consciousness of 2012. So big, co-creator, that I could barely get that out, right? Cougar energy, north energy, heading towards your north node. Ashe, being supported by the feminine, the divine feminine that is within you, but also having that fire, that masculine energy, right? Allowing your divine feminine to also be a little gritty, a little tough, right? Ashe, hunger moon, Pisces, rosettes, elders, right? Again, she's a little gritty and she's a little tough co-creator because she is wise. She is stepping into her crone energy, her elder energy, your divine feminine energy is going to, come on now, co-creator, ascend into that of her crone, her divine wisdom era. And that is beautifully big, right? So number 20, the cougar. Ooh, I knew these messages was going to be powerful. You talk about 20 years. Say, Naima, it better be, it better be powerful. 20, cougar, north, feminine, fire. I am cougar. I give chase fully, expecting to win my prize. I am powerful and skillful. I am at home on a rock as I am in the green forest. I possess great cunning and intuition. I am a born leader, challenging the status quo as I circle my prey to discern the best method of attack. I think things out, and when I hone in, I know what I am doing. I act with focus and intent. I am clear and methodical. I am balanced, strength, and intuition. Spring into your life. I bring courage and strength. I am here to help you acknowledge your ability to lead and take charge in any situation. Leadership requires great insight. You are accountable for your actions. Lead with wisdom and reason. Be sure to think all things out and focus your intention before you jump in with all fours. I am genuine. I take charge. I am responsible. Leadership. What I say, your divine feminine is entering her crone era. Trust your intuition. Number 12, the hunger moon, Pisces. Again, that feminine energy. September 23rd to October 23rd. Ashe. So this is going into Ashe Libra season for you, right? Big things are happening. I am Now, I was going to read you one of the other ones. So that must be a message. Big, big things happening for you during that time. So number 12, Hunger Moon. I am Coyote Moon. I am the end of the cycle of winter. Now is the time for transformation from the quiet, sleepy time of cold to the awakening of spring. Exactly, right? Like I was saying, your divine feminine is awakening. The hard winter has ravaged much. It is time to remove restrictions and go beyond your normal abilities and develop your metaphysical skills. Look into past knowledge, events, and lives for new understanding, ultimate realities, and wisdom. Be poetic, but do not forget to laugh at the world and yourself. And that leads me to feel like, right, do not forget that softness, right, as your divine feminine is growing, right, as she is going to help propel you, help you to trust your intuition, help you to see who you are. Don't take yourself so seriously as well. Ashe, I hear you are hope. This is what's going to keep hope in your heart, co-creator. And I feel that this is you nurturing that divine feminine. If you nurture your divine feminine, you will nurture hope in your life, is what I hear. Ashe, crystal skull of wisdom. What'd she say? She say, I am in my crone era. I am in my wisdom era. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. And last but not least, track A. Woo! Are you ready for a miracle? Are you ready for a miracle? Miracles. Abundant miracles. Ashe, I hear, I feel in all shapes, sizes, and colors will be coming for you, dear co-creator, master manifester, grand manifestia over the next 20 years. Nurture your divine feminine. Know that she can be a little gritty as long as you trust her, as long as you look to her wisdom, as long as you continue to look for the miracles. Namaste and Ashe, track A. So here we are, track B, PAL B, for your post full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces energy. The energy, your superpower. Ashe, the spirit says you are taking with you over the next 20 years. Ashe, the cycle gets that deep, co-creator, and you are continuing with the energy of change. Number 43. Change is a part of your spiritual path. A master of change. Ashe. Ooh. A master manifester. Come on. Get me there, spirit. Get me there, track B. A master manifester. 43. 7. Our most spiritual number. Lunar eclipse, one of our most powerful moon events. Ashe and spirit says you will master. You will become the chameleon. You are the energy of change. And that is big. For the energy of change and chaos reigns, Ashe. And if you can master it, if you can understand it, if you can flow with it. And spirit says for the next 20 some odd years. Come on. What can't you face? What I'm hearing, ooh, come on now. A hawk in the back. Lunar eclipse, change. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Attributed to Buddha. Ashe. I hear a monk-like patience, a monk-like mastery, enlightenment. Number 7 is what a lot of you guys are headed into, enlightenment. They're saying the last 20 years, a lot of you guys have grown into a space of understanding, of understanding, of moving into enlightenment. And when we get there, we understand that we are flow, we are change. Whoo, and when we master this, come on now. And can we go back to 3 things with your cliche number being 333? Enough said. A lunar eclipse takes place when the earth is directly aligned between the sun and the moon. The earth blocks out the sun's light, causing the moon to be in the earth's shadow. This can only happen during a full moon, and while a solar eclipse lasts only for a few minutes, the lunar eclipse lasts for hours. It is a time of seeing the light and focusing on something you have either put off or didn't exactly notice was coming up. When the lunar eclipse card presents itself in a reading, dramatic changes are in store. Such changes will likely to be unexpected ones, the kind that might seem hard or will take some special effort on your part. And again, you become the master of this. These will not be gradual, easy, barely noticed transformations. Your world may be rattled somewhat. It will seem more like a revolution. Come on now. With the birds. Do not be alarmed, however, because this altering of your life is essential in getting you where you need to be. We are all here to share our gifts and lead others to theirs. It is never an easy path. Any number of things might happen. The ending or beginning of a transformative relationship, a change in life's path or job, or a change in where you live. Whatever it may be, it will be abrupt. Lunar eclipses herald times of new ways of looking at things. The moon also has a connection to the brain. Thus, you may find yourself more in tune with unseen energies or experiences. In any event, you should start to see these effects within the next 6 weeks and expect for an outcome to be completed within 6 months. This card also indicates cycles. Come on now. What we talking about? Cycles. And whatever seems lost at this time, you can be assured will return to you, perhaps in a different form, but most certainly better. Lunar eclipse card in brief: shifts, cycles, things brought unto the open, changes, perhaps radical, transformations, sometimes through crisis, but for the best, diverging paths, getting hit by a curveball when challenges turn up, relationships that deepen, transform, or end, feeling disoriented, not being sure of having made or correct choices, big purchases, a new home, or change of residence in relation to a plan or goal, endings, exposure, sacrificing things, and giving up old habits, sudden awareness, enlightenment, possible medical operations, changes in eyeglass and contact lens prescriptions, strange, puzzling dreams, getting and receiving messages of divine nature, taking a calm, active approach to sudden developments. So what Spirit is saying to me, co-creator, is your main message from whatever hits the edit floor or from whatever doesn't hit the edit floor for your reading, is that there is the opportunity of you carrying this lunar eclipse energy as your superpower, because it is inviting you to become a master of change. that when we begin to, number 7, walk this spiritual path, we understand that the only constant in life is change, is flow. That is one of your first steps, your first pillars of mastery when it comes to this spiritual thing. Having faith, relying on knowing, relying on understanding that you are the master of change because you are the master of your destiny. Number 7. And your team is blessing you with this aha moment 20 years in advance. And for some of you, they are patting you on the back for the last 20 years that have brought you here into this mastery of change, of spirit, of you. Namaste. And Ashe. Track B. Let me tell you, this is track C. And if you have found this message, Spirit say you are ready for something deep. Ashe. Because we are getting into your post full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces energy. And this is your pick a pal for it. Track C, pal C. And baby, and we going deep. Okay, I need to cleanse myself, cleanse the energy. So first, let me congratulate you, co-creator, if you just found this message. And let me tell you, it's one that, baby, you want it to be for you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Because we are talking about the energies that we are carrying from this post full moon and lunar eclipse in Pisces energies that is carrying over on a 20-year cycle. And you are continuing with the energy of transformation. Number 11, mastery. The next 20 years, look for transformations into ascensions, into new masteries, into new knowledge, into new you. I hear like water. You may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have those risings, or you may have them scattered throughout your chart heavy. Ashe. Like I said, if you have found this message, if you have chosen this message, we get deep into it. But Spirit said we talking about 20-year cycles, and baby, it's got to be deep when we talking about 20-year cycles. Ashe. 1, new beginnings. Ashe, that leads to transformations. Ashe. Divine steps behind the veil, guided by faith, is what you are stepping into. Track C. Number 3. With your number being for the next 20 years, Ashe, master, co-creator, 3. Break it down to that 9. 20 years of fulfillment. For some of you, this is what you're moving into. For others, this is 20 years of rewards for what you put in on that last 20 years. Come on now. That's led you right here to mastery. Pluto, number 11, is what you are taking from this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces energy. Pluto, transformation. People living deeply have no fear of death. Spirit say, give it to him one more time. People living deeply have no fear of death. Talk about a reward. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes, birth, and death. are Pluto's themes. In Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. His early name, Hades, came to designate the dwelling place for the dead. The name Hades means the unseen. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and although it is now considered a dwarf planet, transits from Pluto are extremely powerful. Pluto governs renewal and rebirth. It brings to the surface things that have been hidden or are felt deep inside. Scorpios. Hello, water signs. These are sometimes painful to confront, or they are embarrassing or taboo. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and beginnings. Come on now, rebirth. A phoenix era. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for new action. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important not to try and control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these changes may be painful ones. With that said, this is a time of intense sensuality. It may come in various forms. Great, you know what, okay? Not enough, you know what? Strange, you know what? But most likely intense and all-consuming, you know what? In terms of job or career, it may be time to get another. Now, you know what refers to our Scorpion energy. And if you don't know, now you know. Ashe. When in terms of job or career, it may be time to get another. When the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with hidden subject, certain mysteries, or the taboo. This could be a time when you are able to sense and feel spirits around you. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful with who you open up to. Be cautious if you are involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing. But it is important at this point in time to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative, such as vampire types of people or lost spirits looking for home. You may become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be what you always thought. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances, taxes, and inheritance especially. You might have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but beware of foundation, water, or sewer problems, and also the possibility that the house might be haunted. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in the state of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. Pluto card in brief: destruction, creation, regeneration, passing away of old and bringing in the new. People you know passing away, funeral homes, mortuaries, hospitals, sewers, latrines, bathrooms, dumps, graveyards, that which have been buried, decayed, hidden, or unseen things, ghosts, spirits, dark entities, huntings, the occult, dark magic, sorcery, tunnels, the underground, vampirism, gothic culture, weather, or procreative systems, and the lower colon, crossroads, divorce, change in financing, the calling back of non-essentials in life, a twisted outlook, profound rebellion, the colors black, purple, and maroon. The card, 6 of Swords, moving into calm waters, rebirths that are transformations, endings, beginnings, new ways, the end, the old, intensity. mastery. Spirit says mastery. Right? With, again, whatever you end up with in this reading, right, that doesn't hit that editing floor, what they gave me at the end of that for you, track C, is life. The number 11, new beginnings, new rebirths in life, right? Embracing that Scorpio energy. If you don't know, now you know. Go check out that Scorpio energy, right? Embracing that Scorpio energy, embracing that water energy, embracing the energy of transformation, of rebirth, of learning, of growing. This is your reward. This is your path. Track C. Namaste. At 11 minutes. And Ashe. All right, now track D. Pow D. Ashe. This is your post full moon and lunar eclipse energy, baby, that you are taking with you. Ashe. Over the course of the next 20 years. Come on now. It's a heavy hitter reading. Ashe, a give back. Spirit say, if you will. And usually I cleanse the space, but Spirit said for me to cleanse my hands. Ashe, track D, before I got into your message. Right? And we tracks over here because the Spirit said you got to tell them, because no one on the corner got swagger like us. Ashe, track D. So Spirit say, clean your hands, baby. Clean your hands. Cleanse your hands. Cleanse yourself from people, places, and things. It's time. No one on the corner got swagger like you, track D. Right, with the fire going out. Period. It's over. It's over. Finito. End of the readings. Track D coming in strong. Spirit say, wipe your hands of it, baby. 65. Self, because you're taking yourself with you over the next 20 years. You upgrading self over the next 20 years. Again, for you too, track D, Spirit is saying for a lot of you, this is a reward for what you've done over the past 20 years. Right? You're stepping into this energy as a reward. And for some of you, you are just moving into this energy. But anyway it goes, Spirit say, come on now, put the fire out. Cleanse yourself and take you with you. And take you with you with that bear energy. Bear is big medicine. Bear means that big healing has taken place. Number 21, Ashe, bear, southwest, masculine, fire. There is a healing of your divine masculine that is going to occur, that has occurred, that has occurred. Ashe. Let's get into your messages. I was going to say a few more things, track D, but we're gonna get into your messages. We ain't even going to get into this being track D and this being divine masculine reading. I'm not going to touch it, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, bear. I am bear. I am curious and reflective. Rummaging around the forest floor, my long, powerful claws work away at the newly fallen tree. As my curious tongue works its way along the coarse bark, I find sweet taste and sap. Now, didn't I tell you I wasn't going to touch that? In Spirit over here playing, I knew there was something about you, track D. I knew it. Right? There was a twinge to your reading. And I said something about this. Uh, uh, you're silly, is what you. Anyways, I find sweet taste in sap, the truth of life in the tree. I digest the experience fully, enjoying the now of the moment. I am alert but unmoved by what goes on around me. In fact, a large portion of my living is spent in the dream lodge of introspection, where quiet, peaceful relaxation brings rejuvenation. I possess abundant supply for my time of slumber. The supply exists in me before the demand occurs. I am very powerful and solidly convincing. I am healing and intuitive knowing. I am curious and reflective. By letting me lumber into your life today, you are accepting the dynamic power of my big medicine. Come on now. I don't know where I am. Girl, oh boy, taste life sample its diversity. And when the hour comes for you to rest, enter the dream time complete with all you need to sustain yourself. You may need to spend more time in contemplation and meditation. My medicine is a place of perfect balance and harmony. Survey your surroundings mentally and physically. This will bring the answers you seek. Mentally and physically. I'm going to throw in there spiritual too, because I don't know what you got going on, co-creators. That bear medicine, everybody do what they got to do. We all got healing medicine, and that healing medicine comes in all different types of shapes and forms. Okay, so we gonna leave it there. I don't know about you, but I ain't mad at this energy for the next 20 years. Self, okay, you taking you with you. That's for dang show. Okay, this your personality. I say you gonna take you, and I ain't mad at it. Self, masculine, feminine, all right. So your feminine over here, she gonna help you balance out the bear. Okay. I am the seventh direction. It is from me that all directions radiate. I am the center. I must honor myself before I can honor anything or anyone else. I am the beginning of the path of inner power that travels full circle, returns, and ends within. It is around me that the middle world occurs, the here and now, the world in which time works. I am in the world, but I am not of the world. Come on now, what you say? When I attain balance, then and only then do I attain harmony. Always honor the seventh direction. I am the trunk of the sacred tree. I am here. I am now. I am the balance of the feminine and the masculine. For I am the sacred space within. Track D. What I tell you, I likes you. I am the shaman. Woo! Come on now. With you being authentically yourself. Because, baby, I ain't know where your energy was going, but I likes where it was headed. This is you. Track D. This is a beautiful energy to be in. The energy of self. But not only self, but the wholeness of self. Right? The fullness of self. Giving into that, not only that intuition, but that primal sensation. Ashe. Ashe. The moon star passion. Look at you in this bare dang energy. And passion. With that bare energy, I am entering a portal of euphoric love, the moon star, what you say, number 11. Number 11. King Arthur. You are a steward of this world because you have come into the completion of self. Of self. Love. It don't get no more complete than that. Whew, track D. What I say? I likes you. The next 20 years is, come on, the collective is doing what they need to do. You are walking into the wholeness of your divine masculine, your divine feminine that culminates into your wholeness of being, track D. Or you are here now from what you've done over the last 20 to 21 years that brought you into that energy. I say that last barrier of acknowledging your sensuality, of acknowledging your primal instinct, along with your intuition, that allows you to be a steward of the dragons, a steward of your heart, a steward of passion, of euphoric love. And they double down. Come on now. 11. Enough said. What a beautiful energy to go into over the next 20 years. Somebody said we got to give it up for Pisces. We got to give it up for this lunar eclipse. Ashe. In a world of chaos, you found love. You found yourself. And I hear it's only up from here. Namaste. Another one at 11 minutes. And Ashe. With 12 left on your girl memory. 33. Master. Co-creator.